Hi guys, it's Nabrea and I'm going to show you guys how to make your wig fit. So there's been a couple of times where I made a custom wig and I got done, spent the time and the effort, and it didn't fit. So it was pointless to do it. But I found out this little trick that you can do to make your styrofoam head the same size as your head so that all of your wigs fit every single time that you make them. I actually made this wig using this wig head with the tape on it, and it fits perfectly. So the first thing that I did, this one's kind of all busted up, but I have two new ones that I'm going to use for a wig that I'll be making this week. And you measure the size of the current wig head and then you make it to fit yours. So on this, I just put the dimensions that it is now, which are actually my dimensions. That way I'll always remember. So around my head is 22 inches. From front to back is 13 inches. And then from ear to ear is 12.5. So this is what your wig head will look like when you're all done. So we will set Keisha to the side. And then I'm going to do the same thing on this wig head. So the things that you'll need is like a fabric tape measure. You'll need a permanent marker if you decide to write the measurements, but either the current measurements and then your new measurements onto the bottom of your wig head. You'll need some packing tape or some sort of tape, some durable tape. This is actually mailing tape that I found in my garage, and then a pair of scissors. So it's fairly cheap to do. A permanent marker is a couple bucks at the store. This wig head I got from a local beauty supply store, and I believe it was $3.99 because I think for both of them I only paid like $8 and some change. And here's the other one. They come in this plastic bag, but they look exactly the same. But I only need this one. And then packing tape, again, I found this in my garage. I can't even remember how much it was. A couple of bucks at your local store. And then this fabric tape measure, I've had it for a while, but I think that it was about $3.99. So probably about 15 bucks you can get all of the necessary material that you need to customize your wig head. So we are going to start by measuring her head now, and this head shape is a little different. Like she has like an egg head in the back, and my head doesn't look like that, so it might need a lot more tape on the sides versus front to back. So you mark where you want to start, and then you measure all the way towards the back, towards the nape, and it's actually 13 inches, so I really don't need to do too much there. From ear to ear is about 10.5, so I'll definitely need to widen it up here to fit the same size as my head, and then all the way around. And it's easier if you use like T-pins to do this as well. But it's about 20.5, so we need to widen it up a little bit because mine is 22 around. So all you're going to do is take your tape, if I can find the start of mine, and you're going to tape, and you're going to just start wrapping this around your wig head, like so. It doesn't have to be neat at all, because this is going to take about 10 minutes to wrap everything around. Now, after a couple of times going around, depending on how much space you have to go, you definitely want to stop in the middle and check, because you don't want to make it too big, because then if you make it too big, you'll have to cut the tape off to make it smaller to make it fit. So I want to just check here, and that's still 13, which is good because I don't need it expanded front to back. And then going around, we're at 21.5, so I need to go around a couple more times to make it 22. So we're good. with going around. And then over the top, is 11, and I think I need it at 12.5. Yes, I need it at 12.5. So what I'm going to do is just go back and forth. At 12.5, we're good. And then you just want to put in any little extra pieces of tape. Make sure that they're down and smooth. So now I just want to do every measurement again to make sure that I did this correct. So front to back is still 13. And then side to side, 12.5, so we're good. And then the front is 22. So then you can see like these two bald spots that don't really have any tape. To even out your wig cap or your wig head, start from up here, not around here, so that everything can be even. And then when you add on your wig cap, when you're making your actual wig, you don't have like all of these lumps and spaces in your capping because the sizing is off because you didn't fill in at the top. But you don't want to do too much because you don't want your wig to be too big. So only a couple times to fill it in. And then now that you've filled in, you want to measure one more time just to ensure accuracy, to make sure that everything is correct. The only good thing about this is that it's tape, and if you mess up, take the tape off and start all over again. So front to back, we're good with 13. Side to side, we are good with 12.5. And then around, this should still be 22 inches because of course you didn't put the tape this low before. And I'm still slightly over the 22, but again, that's fine. It's just a little bit, it's not gonna kill me. So, and that is basically how you do it. So then when you're ready to actually make your wig, you just stick your wig cap on there and either hot glue gun it or sew it on, however you're going to make it, and then you are good to go. And then what I'll always do, I'll always name my wig heads because I'm a weirdo, and her name is going to be Melody. So Keisha just gained a new best friend, Keisha and Melody. And then I will put, because this one is kind of hard to read because I've had this wig head for so long, so I'll go ahead and write the measurements on this wig as well on the bottom. And then also, if you guys order wigs from online, you can always measure your head and then make sure the wig cap is fine. But this is basically for custom wigs if you're going to be making them to fit. And then you can always shape this up as well. So you can see like this piece comes down further than this piece. Just cut it off. Make your life so much easier. That way she'll look halfway cute. She just looked like she got on a head wrap. There you go. Hey, Melody girl. And there you go. That is all. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Like, comment, subscribe, any of that. Let me know what you guys think, if you've tried this, if it works for you, and what you would like to see next in the upcoming videos.